I said, yo, what up YouTube? My name is Rap. This is iRap on Point, and welcome back. But if you're new to the channel, how you doing? We are here about to check out some Dead by Daylight archives that I'm not familiar with. I've never checked them out. I've never seen them and stuff like that. And I want to give a big shout out to Twisted Nightmare Gaming for actually hitting me up on Twitter, telling me if I wanted to react to these so I could learn more about the game. And I appreciate you. Also, look, I'm subscribed to the channel, and I'm gonna drop his channel link in the description so y'all can do the same. Show love. And yo, for the first one, I think I'm gonna react to two of these. The first one is gonna be Archives Part 1, The Alchemist, The Hunger. And I'm with it, man. I'm psyched out. Y'all know me, man. I love DBD. It's like a love-hate relationship, but hey, I'm with it. And if y'all dig it, let me know, because we about to get into this archive. So let's go.
He moves through the death and decay of the void. He doesn't remember his name. Everything's a blur. He feels pain in his stomach, in his arms, in his veins. He needs to find one of those flowers. The nectar, the sweet serum that gives strength. Strength for what? He remembers. The killers. Experimenting on them. Why? Why was he experimenting on them? He doesn't remember. He caused a lot of suffering, but he doesn't feel remorse. He doesn't even know if he should feel remorse. He doesn't feel anything but an ache in the pit of his stomach for power. He has flashes of the doctor, his screams, his agony, turning the tables on him, experimenting on him like he had done with so many others.
Yikes.
Where? Not here. Somewhere else. Another world. All of these survivors, marooned from other worlds. How does he know this? He doesn't remember. He remembers the experiments. What was he trying to understand? The nectar? The serum? The right dose? The right dose. To use without hurting himself. Too late.
So not only was he experimenting on other subjects, he was also experimenting on himself. And I'm assuming that the Alchemist is Blight, right? Please correct me in the comments. This is crazy.
He feels the hunger. Not for food or drink, not for talk or fun. For a flower, a single flower, for serum. He knows the entity is watching him. He knows it, feels it inside his bones. He doesn't want to be snatched for another trial, to suffer or cause suffering. And to what end? The great horrible mystery of it all. He wants to understand this place. He does. But he senses that to know, to really know, would drive him mad. Madness, that's what this place is. The embodiment of madness. He doesn't want to be pulled into another trial. He wants to return home. He must return home. That's why he was studying the serum. It gave him insight. Insight to what? He doesn't remember. Home. He doesn't even remember where home is. He only remembers the void. Hundreds, maybe thousands of discarded survivors. Not dead, not alive, something else. Alive but dead inside. Burnt, emotionless, useless to the entity.
Okay.
He remembers. He remembers rising from the void, finding a flower. Had this flower been his salvation? Had the flower been his way out? He falls to his knees and shouts at the abyss, and the abyss answers with silence. The silence is so deafening it hurts. He buckles over, climbs to his knees. He needs serum.
Now hold up. Now the flower that they're referring to, right? Is it the same flower that was in Luminius's parody to where Meg bit into it and then her voice got deep? Don't let Meg know, she gonna whoop my ass. But yo, is it that flower? I'm gonna try to find the video, and I'm gonna put like a little clip so y'all could like let me know if that's, you know, so y'all can know what I'm talking about. But is that the flower that they're using to get like the serum, experimental purposes and all that? Because that flower look crazy, bro. It look like Poison Ivy fucking made that in a science lab with mad scientists or whatever, you know?
He's lost. He doesn't know where he is. He sees things like tentacles reaching out for him from the fog, and he knows they're not real. None of it is. He's losing his mind if he hasn't lost it already.
Yikes.
His eyes play tricks on him. He sees giant, nameless creatures looming over him. Doesn't matter. They're not real. None of it is. His hunger confuses him, oppresses him. He'd do anything for that feeling again. Anything. Even return to the trials. He would. He'd rip survivors and killers apart, limb from limb, for that feeling again.
Yo!
He begins to mumble words. A promise. One flower, and I will do anything.
Hey, we get visual too? Let's go. Oh, it's that flower. Oh, never mind. I guess. Oh, this is dope. This is dope. So that's the entity? No way.
Hello there. Thank you for watching the video.
Hey.
Please hit that like button. It greatly shows your support on this channel.
You know I got you, Twisted. I got you, man. Actually, let me make sure. Yeah, you see I got you with a like. Yo, and make sure y'all follow this channel, man. I appreciate Twisted Nightmare for actually, you know, letting me go through his playlist. And you know what? This was kind of short. I'm gonna react to one more, alright? Let's go! Alright, y'all. We're here with part 2. This one's Evan MacMillan. Blood, Brass, and Grit. I'm enjoying this. Let's go. Let's check it out.
Evan is 14 years old, and he knows something his father doesn't. The thought thrills him, amazes him, scares him. There is something his father doesn't know. Something the owner of one of the most profitable mines in all of Seattle doesn't know. His father manages his workers with an iron fist. No, not an iron fist. Brass knuckles. He calls them maggots. Groveling maggots.
Hold on. Let me read this one again. Evan is 14 years old and he knows something his father doesn't. The thought thrills him, amazes him, scares him. There is something his father doesn't know. Something the owner of one of the most profitable mines of Seattle doesn't know. Workers with an iron fist. No, not an iron fist. Brass knuckles. Look, when I hear brass knuckles, that shit sounds like abuse. So I was just trying to make sure, man. But yo, he calls them maggots. This fool's an aggressive person then.
He's about to discover he's wrong. They're more than maggots. Much more. They're men. And men working together can bring change. One of these men is inspiring others to take their lives back. If they can stand together, maybe, just maybe, they can bring in the Union. With the Union, they'll have rights. More than rights. They'll have dignity, freedom, time. Time to spend with their friends, time to spend with their family, time to be human. Evan knows something his father doesn't know, and he feels empowered.
Okay.
Evan's father thrusts him to the ground, calls him weak, tells him he's got to stop being so nice to the maggots, stop
Abuse.
talking to them, stop helping them, keep them in line, break them, let them know who's boss. If you give them an inch, they'll take a yard. They're just using you. Evan knows better than to say anything. His father punched and broke his jaw last year when he showed weakness. This year, he'd rather not sip dinner through a straw. This year, he holds back, bites his tongue. He wants to tell his father about the Union, but doesn't. He feels ashamed, torn between his loyalty for his father and his friends. Bob, Tom, Jim. They deserve more.
Okay.
Evan enjoys creating something from nothing. He's not an artist, but he enjoys sketching, and he hides his sketches from his father. His father forbids sketching. Sketching is for weaklings, vagabonds, gypsies. He wants Evan to do worthy things.
Hold up. He said what? Sketching? He enjoys sketching and his father forbids sketching. Sketching is for weaklings, vagabonds, gypsies? The fuck? And correct me if I'm wrong. Evan is Wraith, right? Right? I think Evan is Wraith. Alright, let's proceed. Yo, some of these stories are fucked up.
He drags Evan to his most profitable mine. He teaches him how to manage maggots. He's hands-on, very hands-on, abusive, violent, brutal. The key is to break them, break their will, break their spirit. Once broken, a human is a tool that can be wielded to do anything. Broken. It's what he did to his mother. It's what he's doing to him.
Yo!
Evan still sketches. Sketching is defiance.
Okay.
Evan watches his father yell at one of his workers. He's sick. He wants to leave, but he's not allowed. He leaves. He loses his job. Evan feels for the man, wishes he could do something for him. He wants to tell him things are going to change. The Union is coming. The Union is coming, and with it a good wage and fair working hours. But the man's lungs are black, and his stomach is rot. Too much stress, too much acid, not enough sleep. He collapses. His father doesn't care, kicks him in the gut.
Yo, come on, bro. Evan's dad is a jerk. I mean, he's an asshole, bro. What?
His father doesn't care, kicks him in the gut. Tells Evan to drag him out of the mine. Evan drags him out. For a moment, he feels disgusted at the man's weakness and wants to put this maggot out of its misery. He's becoming his father, and he's not sure if that's a bad thing.
Yo, I mean, I don't want to say it like this, but I feel like Evan's dad is not really saying maggot. I think he's saying the F-bomb, if y'all know what I mean. Like, this fool seems like that kind of an asshole. This fool calling everybody a maggot. Like, fuck out of here, bro.
Evan's father forces him to set a bear trap in a dark forest. His father's obsessed with hunting bears. Always has been, always will be.
Okay.
He tells him the story, always the same story. He doesn't want to hear it, but he will. His father was hunting with his brother when they ran into a grizzly bear. The bear tore his uncle's arm off and bit into his head.
Wait, hold on, my bad. His tore the bear's what off?
When they ran into a grizzly bear, the bear tore his uncle's arm off and bit into his head. Evan's father jumped on the grizzly's back, stabbed the bear endlessly, killed the bear, ripped open its stomach to retrieve his brother's head, carried his brother's mutilated body 10 miles to their family estate. This time it's 10 miles. Last time it was 5.
Yo, that's kind of. I mean, it's sad that the uncle got decapitated, but damn, that's kind of gangster. I'm not gonna hold you.
His father grins. The story is changing with every telling. Sometimes Evan wonders if there even was a bear.
Oh no! So he's thinking that probably it was the dad that killed his uncle? Fuck, bro.
Evan's inspired in a way he's never been before. Furiously, he sketches his father in a bear suit killing his uncle. He never met his uncle, but he's seen pictures. His uncle was a philanthropist, a bleeding heart, disloyal. He would have run the business into the ground with proper wages and all that socialist crap. That's why he had to go. Evan doesn't have proof, but he knows. Deep down, he knows his father murdered his uncle.
I just called it. I called it. I knew Evan was thinking that. I'm sorry. I would think that too. Like, how the hell did the bear just fucking murder uncle, but you came out alive talking about, yeah, I ripped the bear's belly up and I took my brother's head out of it? Come on, man. Like, that man is evil. Evan's dad is evil.
Deep down, he knows his father murdered his uncle. Tied him up, left him for a bear. There was no knife, no fight, no honor. Just a terrible death for a disloyal worm.
Shit.
Evan suspects all this, and yet he doesn't feel disgusted or ashamed. He feels something else. Something he's trying not to feel. Something he won't admit to himself.
What, like vengeance?
Evan looms over his father's bed and watches him sleep.
Ooh.
He hates and loves him at the same time. Sometimes he wonders what his life would be like without him. He owes him so much, and yet he's miserable and alone. He raises a massive gray stone and holds it there for a long minute that feels like forever. He could be free, truly free. But he can't. Not like this. He could free himself in other ways. Accidents happen. Hunting accidents, mining accidents. He could lure him into the bowels of the mine and ignite a stick of dynamite. No way he'd survive. But despite it all, Evan can't do it. His love is bigger than his hate. He owes him too much.
That's because Evan's not a fucking evil person. He's a human. He has human emotions, unlike his dad. Yo, I think that motherfucker the devil.
Evan sketches his father in a bear suit drowning his mother. He never believed his father's story. Something didn't feel right. His eyes, his grin, his lack of empathy. She was pulled into a current and never seen again. His mother. She was beautiful. Blonde hair, blue eyes,
Ooh.
fun, full of compassion. His opposite. She didn't just go out to swim one morning and never come back. She was getting in his way, and no one gets in his way. Not even family. Especially not family.
Crazy.
Obedience or death. Evan's tired of obedience. Yes, he's loyal to his father, but he's also loyal to his friends. They talk to him, encourage him, think he's a great artist. He has friends. He's never really had a friend. His father wouldn't allow it. Waste of time. They're using you. Yes, he's loyal to his father, but he's also loyal to his friends. They deserve better. Evan's father stares at him across the dinner table. He knows. Maybe he doesn't know, but he senses something's amiss. He has that look in his eye, that look that tells Evan he's in for it. He chews on a fatty piece of rabbit and hopes his father doesn't say anything. He should have known better than to keep something from him. His father knows. He always knows.
No.
Last year, Evan lost his cool on a man who said something about his mother. He almost beat the man to death with a 2x4 while his father watched and laughed.
I'm sorry. I need to pause when I talk. I'm sorry, but I would have too. Like, look, you don't talk about my kids, man. I'll beat your ass, all right? It should be that way, always and forever. If you're a family man, you protect your family. Sometimes let them talk shit, you know. But it's like if they catch you at a bad time, if you're not in the mood, you gotta watch what you say to people, man. That's all I'm gonna say, you know. But hey, it's always a smart thing just to walk away, you know, because you don't wanna endanger your life or fucking risk going to jail and shit. But sometimes you just gotta teach them a lesson sometimes. But yo, y'all make sure y'all make the right choices, man. Like, these obstacles come in, you know, they could fucking ruin us sometimes, all right? Sometimes it's not even worth going through that shit, you know?
The man to death with a 2x4 while his father watched and laughed. The authorities pulled Evan away. He smiled at Evan and knew what he wouldn't admit to himself. He enjoyed beating on that man.
I was gonna say
not because of the insult, not because he felt threatened, but because he felt powerful. His father smiled. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Oh my God.
Evan finds his sketches torn to bits. He puts the pieces together, all of them accounted for, except one. He doesn't have the picture of his drowning mother. His father enters his room. Despair and dread overwhelm him. He waits for a blow that never comes. Instead, his father tells him he has instinct, and instinct is everything. He tells him he inherited his instinct from his side of the family, the same instinct that told him Evan was keeping something from him. Don't pretend, I know. A few of your maggot friends sold you out for a few dollars.
No! What the fuck, man? I'm sorry, that just got me pissed. Cause Evan out here being a loyal homie to his friends, and they just gonna play him like that. They suckers, man. What? For a couple measly dollars? Bro, no wonder fucking he turns into Wraith and just... That's scandalous, bro.
Don't pretend, I know. A few of your maggot friends sold you out for a few dollars. Evan starts but doesn't say anything. Can't say anything. The words are caught in his throat. He apologizes. His father says nothing, walks away. Evan follows him to his bedroom where he sees the picture of his dying mother, framed above the bed.
What?
His father tells Evan he will learn a lesson tomorrow, one he hopes he understands. Evan stares at his father and feels hate. Hate for the maggots who betrayed him, and for his father, respect. No, not respect. Admiration.
What? Ooh. Oh no. Yo, this fool looks like Peter Parker's boss a little bit when he was younger. That's it.
Thank you for watching the video.
Hey,
if you enjoyed,
man.
please hit that like button. It greatly shows your support.
Thank you for reminding me, Twisted. I'm about to hit you with that like. Man, what a shame. I'm your first like, brother. But yo, if you keep doing these, man, I mean, if you're able to. I don't know if you've already done the whole thing. But yo, hey, everybody, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Twisted Nightmare Gaming, because he provided me with this for me to react to. I appreciate you, my dude. I hope you're having a great day. I would like to know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if you're enjoying this. This is like story time to me. Like, I wish it was actually nighttime. I wish I didn't have no lights on. I'd be like right there just eating some popcorn, maybe roasted marshmallow, just hearing this shit. This is very entertaining in a sense of story time, you know. I actually enjoyed this a lot. These stories are fucked up. All this time I thought that the killers were just fucking killers because they wanted to be. Their backstory is sounding crazy, like they're all innocent in a way, you know, so far, because I've heard the spirit's story. She was innocent. Her parents were, well, not her parents, her dad was an asshole that kept forcing the tradition of the family. You know, you have to be tough, you have to, you know, not dishonor the family. Now this fool, he has an abusive father that might have killed his mom or uncle, and bro, like that shit would just drive you to madness. But yo, if y'all wanna see me continue this, please hit me with 40 likes. Y'all know the deal, man. Just hit me with 40 likes and I'm gonna continue dropping this kind of content. Also, if you're new, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 15K by tomorrow. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload when I go live. Follow my DBD family in the description, my social medias. If you want to support my merch, it's down there too. And I want to thank you for your time, your support. You guys are the best. I appreciate y'all with all my heart. Stay safe, stay blessed. Always rap on point. Wash your hands, wash your ass. Peace and unity. Till next time, adios.